Hey everybody, good morning. It's Monday and it's going to be a great week here. It's a short Thanksgiving week, but wanted to tell you how I met Willie Stargell, the great Pittsburgh Pirate. He was probably my favorite non-Dodger at the time, but really my favorite player was Willie Stargell. And so the Dodgers were playing the Pirates, Dodger Stadium. Let me explain. If you went to Dodger Stadium really early, people don't know this, only a few people. If you went really early, the gates were wide open. So if you got there at 2:30 for a 7:30 game, 3 o'clock, you could literally walk into Dodger Stadium. All the gates were open. All right, so no employees there. I know it's hard to believe, but this is true. Okay, so the teams would probably come in about 3:30, 4 o'clock on the bus. And the 1980 Pirates had just won the World Series in 79. So they were sky high. Everybody wanted to see the Pirates play, right? Willie Stargell, I had this great idea to go early, go in the gates and sit there and wait for them because they had to walk through the stands to get to the dugout. All right. They generally would come in on the right field side, the visiting team, and would walk to maybe section, I'm guessing 20 maybe, and go down the steps into the dugout. Well, okay, so after about 30 minutes, the usher starts showing up. So Tommy Hutton was a great Dodger. His father, and a lot of you can verify this, you know this, his father was the usher at aisle 1. So he was the veteran usher of the time. Super nice guy. All right. He came over to me, and I thought for sure he was going to throw me out of the stadium. Here I was, a 17-year-old kid hanging out at Dodger Stadium, right? And he did the total opposite. He took me into the dugout. He goes, "Come over here, you'll be safer." So he took me into the dugout, and we sat there, and here comes all the players. Boom, 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 boom. He said, "Let them go get dressed. They'll come out. Just stay right there." I sat in the dugout, in the visitors' dugout, Dodger Stadium. And anyway, I met Brian Gumbel. He was just an announcer at the time for Channel 4 in L.A. And this is such a great story of my childhood, really, teen years. Probably the best one that I had. And so I'm sitting there. I meet Rennie Stennett, who was the second baseman at the time. Tim Foley. Just one guy after another coming down out of the dugout. Dave Parker. Dave Parker asked me. I always remember he had a cup of coffee in his hand, and he said, "Oh, who are you waiting for?" I said, I just wanted to meet Willie Stargell." And he says, "Oh, let me go get him." So he goes to get him. And here he comes with a cup of coffee. Willie Stargell wearing the pirate pullover. I can still see it in my head here. He had the black pants on and the pirate black pullover with the pirate logo on I think it was on the left. Anyway, sits down. What a great guy. Willie Stargell. Super guy. I mean, he spent probably an hour talking to me while he was drinking his coffee, asking me about baseball. I was telling him I went to school just around the hill here and at Franklin, and just really, really a great time that I had with Willie Stargell. Omar Moreno, a lot of great guys. I mean, I think I met the whole team. Phil Garner was great. It was a super time. Harvey Haddix topped it off for me, telling me how he threw 2 no-hitters. And back-to-back, I guess, if I remember correctly. And what a great guy. Harvey Haddix, another one. I mean, I was impressed with every one of those guys I met on the Pirates in 1980. That's my story of how I met Willie Stargell and how I met a lot of the Pirates. It's crazy, right? Thanks.